Dear Sancha, I never thought that I would, or could, feel homesick for the city that always reminded me that I was not welcome. But right now I would give almost anything to be back in Weidenhafen with you. Any place but here in this dark, narrow tower. I hate it. I hate these biomancers who have twisted the people here to their unnatural ways, who have twisted Jade's heart to follow them, to become this horrible person. He is here, like Muertos' soul said he would be when Roz questioned it. We snuck into the spire through the sewers, with help from Lady Sophia, Duke Gedron's own daughter. She wants to spare what bloodshed she can, and seems to agree that her father has been corrupted by these biomancers. Her father is convinced there is some sort of impurity in his blood that must be cleansed. Well, it sure sounds like I am back home at least. While we were in the sewers, we found a bunch of cells where the biomancers keep their experiments. One of them was an elf woman named Ashlyn. She used to help with the experiments on Cat. Now she is an experiment. Cat let her go, but I could see the hate in her eyes. She did not want to. I am glad she did. That would not have been a proper hunt or a good death. Cat did not spare everyone, though. We fought a massive tentacled creature we learned was called Prototype 1. Ashlyn was labeled Prototype 7. She had scales across her body. Then we found Prototype 2. He was a twisted creature, furred and scaled, some fusion of dragon and lycanthrope. He said he was Branson's child, a criminal given to him to reform. He was a dwarf once. He said he was in pain, terrible pain. He asked us to stop it, so Cat did. I know that I am supposed to hunt unnatural creatures and that the biomancers create such things, but when those creatures are people, whether criminal or innocent, it is not right unless they have hurt someone. Prototype 2, Vuller, he did not hurt anyone. He was kind when he spoke. Maybe we could have found a way to help him, eased the pain at least. We will never know now. He will be another to avenge when my arrows find this Dr. Branson, who has hurt so many under the guise of helping them. Dr. Branson is the one who tormented Cat. He sent Muertos after her. He is the one giving Jade his orders now. Oh, Sancha, we found him. Jade. Or he found us. There was a room. A terrible room full of bodies. Copies of Jade's body. It was how he tricked us back at the camp. I tried to convince him to stop what he is doing, but he would not listen. He did not care about hurting my friends. Or hurting me. He says he is doing all of this for me, that Dr. Branson has promised him immortality so he can always watch over me, but Sancha, that does not make sense. How could he watch me nearly die at the hand of Muertos and say he does this to keep me safe? Jade thinks the biomancers can cure anything, any disease, prevent death. He wants Dr. Branson to treat me. Sancha, I will join the Great Hunt before I let these monsters mutilate me, pretending to help. I do not understand how he cannot understand. I know Jade has not always been kind to others, but others have not often been kind to him, to us. He has done what he needed to survive, to help me survive. He saved my life so many times ever since Mama and Papa died. Every day for years, never asking for anything in return but that I just pull my own weight. He never gave up on me. How can I give up on him now? My brother, my twin, we are all we have left. Sancha, I know it is a fool's task, but I have to try just once more to sway him from this path. If he does not see the right way after, well, I will do what I must. To keep the Star-Touched safe. To keep myself from the hands of these monsters. I know that I may not succeed. I know I may never leave this awful tower alive. But I also know I will be doing my duty to the Black Coats and to Marlfax if I take as many of these biomancers with me as I can. No matter who they are. If this is my last letter, Sancha, thank you. Thank you for showing me that I could be more than a stain on the city streets. Thank you for giving me a home and something more to fight for. Thank you for believing in me. Good hunting, always. Mouse.